Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I don't have any pre-made products for you. I'm actually just going to craft along and try and make 3 or 4 using the Boho Indigo product medley that features in the new catalogue. I love our medleys. I think they're amazing, good value. They have papers in them, dies in them, stamps in them, ribbon in them, everything. So what I've actually done is I've looked at the bottom of the description and noticed that it features Very Vanilla, which is that colour, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, which is that one, and Night and Navy, which is that one, as well as white. And I always have like loads of white cardstock on hand. So I'm going to dip straight into the medley and let's get some creating. I've also got all my blends, coordinating inks. Let's see what's in here and let's have a little bit of a play. So these medleys are really good value. They come in a box like this and you sort of get everything that you need in there. And I've also got the ribbons. I've had them out because I've played with them already. Shh. So the stamp set, that's there. It's a photopolymer stamp set and it's sort of vases, which is really quite cute. I like the flowers. I'm a floral girl, so this is all good by me. And here is the coordinating dies that come with it. Honestly, it's like a sweet on its own, but half the price of a sweet. It's brilliant. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different dies. I probably could have seen that on the front. Yeah, quantity 12. To coordinate with these. I've got the ribbons. So here's this one. This is like a frayed ribbon as well. It's really cool. And a gold one. And this is one of those striped textured ones. So it's going to be really easy to pop those into a nice little bow. And then also with this, we have some big flower embellishments and some small flower embellishments. I'm so sorry, I keep going this side because this is a side that my camera normally is, but I've got it on charge at the moment. So the camera's over this side because the charging port's there. So if you see me go this way and then remember, that is why. It also comes with all of these amazing DSPs. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that pattern. Ooh. I'm just going to keep those separately there. I've got 8 of this pattern. I'll keep it that way up because I quite like that. 8 of this pattern. Oh, that's a different one. Ignore that. Who got that one? Here comes my little stowaway. My little stowaways with these ones. So I've got 8 of these. I've got another stowaway at the back there. I like that pattern actually. That's really nice. I do like that. 8 of these ones. Again, these are sticking together. It's really thick cardstock, so it's hard to separate them. And then this one. Ooh, that's quite nice. So those are the DSPs that you get with a set. You also get these that push out. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, or even if you've got the die cutting machine, these are foiled and you can just punch these out, pop them out and pop them on your project. And then we have exactly the same. We have 2 of those and 2 of these. So it makes it nice and easy for your tags, and they're all foiled and beautiful. And then we have these thick embossed papers. So I looked at these the other day and noticed some of them are the same. So you get 2 that's kind of like this sort of circle, 2 that are these sort of flowers, and 2 that are these sort of triangles, and that's the other one. So you do get quite a lot in this set. So all you really need is your blocks and your ink and your card to actually stick them onto, and then you're ready to go. So let's see what cards we can pop together and make together. I'm going to use this one because I'm not going to lie, that's beautiful. So that's going to be the first one I think I use. And that there. There's my stamps and my dies. And here's my punch outs. So where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I'm going to cut this first. So I've got my little guillotine. I've got my trimmer. And I'm going to do this at 9.5 centimetres by 13.85 centimetres. I'm going to use the new Misty Moonlight, I think, am I? Or am I going to use the Night and Navy? I'm going to use the Night and Navy. And I'm going to cut that down at 10 centimetres and at 14.25 centimetres. So that just fits on top of there like that. And I'm just going to grab the Very Vanilla while I'm here. And I'm going to cut that down at 10.5 centimetres. So I'm going to do the card base in Very Vanilla. And I'm going to use the scoring section, and I'm going to score it at 14.85 centimetres. So that makes the actual card base. Okay. There we go. Right. Where am I going to go with all of this now? Ha ha ha. I'm just going to grab my Night and Navy ink. I'm going to do this really, really simply, this one. I'm going to do a bunch of Birthday Love to You. So does that fit nicely? I love this shape here. I think that's really nice. So that fits really nicely on there. So I'm just going to punch that out. Oh. The new ones are really sticky, aren't they? They just stick to everything. There we go. Night and Navy. Just stamping it off on some scrap paper below. I've got a 2-part desk and I've got some scrap paper down the bottom, so I'm just stamping it off because it's a new stamp. And then I'm just going to pop that in there. A bunch of Birthday Love to You. Oh, I like that. And then, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pop a strip of adhesive across there and just stick that down. My scissors. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the gold. I'm going to pop that across there as well. I'm just going to pop a little bit of adhesive in. Nice if my adhesive's stuck. It's not going to. So there we are, we've learnt a lesson, that's not going to stick. I'm just going to grab some liquid glue. It must be because this is a bit like a corduroy, so it's ridged. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of adhesive glue. I'm popping it in the middle because it will be totally covered then by the sentiment. Run that across. Okay, and while I'm waiting for that to dry, and I only just want a little bit of tack on it really, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm just going to grab my dimensionals and pop them onto my sentiment. And pop them along the middle so it helps to stick the ribbon, which appears to not want to stick at all. It stuck fine to the paper. I think it is just trying to stick the ribbon to the ribbon, so the dimensionals will get it. I'm just going to pop another one down the bottom. Yeah, that's not going to stick, is it? Sticky strip would probably work. But my sticky strip is, here it is. Let's try it. So this is the tear and tape. I don't know why. I used to have a company before that used to call it tear and tape. And I stuck with the name tear and tape because it's in my head now, but I mean sticky strip. So let's just push that down. Come on. You know you want to stick. There we go. Right, where did I put that adhesive? There. Now this time, stick. So tear and tape works. I'm just going to pop that over the top. Is that in the middle? I don't think it is. There we go. And instead of pushing this around the back, I'm actually going to grab both them together and cut them. Like that. And I'm going to do the exact same on the other side and going in the same direction. Just going to go a bit closer on this. I want to see some of the paper behind on it. Messing this up completely, aren't I? Ignore me. There we go. Got all frayed ribbon around me now. So there we are. Let's stick that onto there. And I've just noticed we've got these lovely little flowers that match the flowers in the background, so I'm actually going to stick that on as well. Just trying to find where I stuck my dimensionals. I know I've just had them 2 seconds ago. There they are. I only have a really small spray, so that's why it's looking a bit messy, because I haven't really got everywhere. There's so much stuff in the medley to try and pace out is quite difficult, but there we go. So I'm going to pop it like that on the corner and stick it onto my backing card. Card number 1. Like that. So card number 2. What have we got now to play with? I'm going to bring the very vanilla back, but I'm going to actually chop a little bit so we can do some stamping. I do like stamping Night and Navy onto very vanilla. I think that's quite a good colour combination. So I'm going to do it so it's 8 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. I'm not going to play around with that half centimetre. So 8 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. And I've still got my piece of DSP that I used previously, which is that one. I'm going to do some more stamping. So I think actually I'm going to use these here with this bit, because this is on my actual card, with this bit, and I'm going to pop them into one of the vases. And I think I'm going to pop them into this one because that's quite an interesting one. So if I just take that off, it's going to be a lot easier, because I'm just going to keep grabbing stamps, people. So right, there's my vase, Night and Navy. as it is a new stamp, I'm going to do the exact same thing and just stamp it off on the side. That's really nice. That is a really gorgeous vase. The leaves, I'm going to do those in, it was garden green, wasn't it, the green? So okay, so I'm just going to stamp that down. I'm sorry if the camera just moved, it's my head. When I try to look over the top, I do bump. So I'm going to keep the flowers blue because they're blue in the DSP on the background. Ooh, I'm just going to pop them off to the side. I quite like that. What do you think? Don't know whether we need any more there. No, I'm going to stick with it like that. The flowers haven't come out on that side. They're buds. Just put my lids on before I get myself into a mess. We all know I'm capable of doing that. So I'm going to use Night and Navy again because I've already got it cut. And it's going to be 10 centimetres. I'm pretty sure that was already 10 centimetres because I cut down first. Yeah. By 13.85 centimetres. I'm going to keep that because I might need that. I'm just going to layer these up now. I want my backing piece of cardstock, so very vanilla again, at 10.5 centimetres. And scored at 14.85 centimetres. Oh. I put the scoreboard down and also put the card on top of it. So that's going to go on there. Needs a little trim, but I think I quite like the fact that it's the same length of the card, so I'm actually going to keep it and trim it off the card. Ooh, I like that. I like it. I like it. So sentiments. Thank you is quite nice, and I have got this really nice little bit here, and I'm pretty sure thank you is going to fit in there. Grab an extra block. Nice and navy again. How gorgeous is this set though? But I mean, you could make hundreds of these different cards from this set. Oh, I like it. It's like a print. Such good value. So there's that. And then up here I have the leaves. Do I want to put any of the leaves on the background? I think I do. Which leaf do I want? I think I want this one. So before I get carried away, I'm just going to start gluing. I love foiled punch outs, it's so classy. Okay, and the full border. I'm not going to put the glue all the way down to the bottom because we know this is too long for the card. I don't want to be stuck at the bottom with the paper stuck on my grid paper. So I'll pop that about there. And then open the card. I'm just going to trim that off. we go. Actually wasn't as long off as I thought. I thought it was going to be about this much off, so that's quite good. It's going to go there. Where do I want you to go? Maybe I don't want you. Maybe do I want you? Lost my sentiment. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Do I want it to go at the back of my sentiment? I think, ah, ha, ha, that's where I think I want it. So yeah, I like that. So that's going to go on as well. I'm going to do the same thing, I think, with the ribbon where I use both of them, both the gold and the navy, because that's just fun. I'll pop that towards the top there. Ribbons. Now I worked out that I could use my fuse for the bottom, but I couldn't really use it for the gold because it didn't stick on there, so we use this sticky strip, tear and tape, sorry, there I go again. You just need to use your nail or perhaps your piercing tool or something just to make sure that the actual tape underneath has got stuck into the ridges of the ribbon. And then the gold one over the top. My scissors. I'm going to pull this time and do it properly. I'm not going to mess around like I did last time. She says, you watch me mess around with it. There's one. And there's two. Again, I'm still not happy because it's longer over this side than that side because I'm daft. But I'm going to tidy it up a bit neater than I did last time. So there we go. Just a bit OCD me. So the thank you I want there. And I want you to go just there. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue along there. And feed that in and stick that down. So there's my second card. Quite like that. So my third card, what cards have I got on the side here? So I have still got some Very Vanilla stamp set. Okay, I'm going to use the exact same stamp as what I've just used. And I'm going to cut this down. So it's 13.85 centimetres. But I'm going to cut it across at 3 inches. Okay. Sorry, just trying to move everything around on my desk as well so I can see where I'm going with different things. Night and navy. And I'm going to line this up on my grid paper. If I pop it there, it's easier for me to do my maths. And I'm going to go roughly in the middle. Where is going to do one either side. I don't like that. Nothing wrong with saying you don't like it once you've stamped it. I don't like it. Do I prefer that? Yeah, I do. That's better. The garden green. I'm going to do it exactly the same as this one with the flowers on the side, but then I'm going to use some of the embellishments to make some sort of 3D flowers in the middle as well. So just ink that up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to pop this onto a Night and Navy card this time rather than a very vanilla card, because I think there's a lot of very vanilla going on. So I'm going to cut that down at 10.5 centimetres. And score it in half. There we go. So if I got any strips of, I've got a strip of DSP there, which I'm not sure about. I think I want a new DSP underneath this. Which colour? Which pattern? So many to choose from. Oh, I think that one actually. No, actually, I think that might be too busy maybe. That one. That one it is. Oh, I've just seen that. That's the one. That's the winner. So I'm going to cut that down at about 1 inch. And I'm going to cut it the length of the cardstock. So it goes on as a full strip like that. Like this. I wasn't sure, now I've decided that I like it. So fussy, aren't I? There we go. And there we are. And you know, I'm going to pop that flat as well. Making sure it's straight. And what sentiments do I have on that stamp set again? Such happy news. That's nice, isn't it? It's a nice long one, so I can use one of these. And I think I'm going to use that one. It's a bit boxy. That round. I do like just being able to play, you know, when you get a new stamp set and you get it out and you look at it and you think, well, which DSP am I going to put with it, and you know, which colours and which sets and everything else. This has it all done for you, so you can actually just sit down and enjoy it, and I think it makes a real happy stamping experience. I enjoy it. So currently Medleys are my favourite things. I had the one in the old catalogue, Botanical Prints, and that was lovely. I love playing with that too. So I'm not going to pop any ribbon on this, but I am going to still stick that up on dimensionals. these here we have, we've got some big ones, and we've got some little ones, and I'm going to pop a couple of these onto my flowers. So I'm just going to grab 3 of them. And I think I want to pop them, yeah, sort of in between the blue ones. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of Tombow there for them to stick on. And they're quite good because they've got this little bead on top. They're really easy just to pick up and pop where you want to pop them. There you go. So there's my 3rd card. I've got time for one more so I can do some die cutting with you. Yes, I've got time for one more. I'm doing it anyway. Time or no time. It's happening, people. So here's my die cuts. And I think I'm going to use a different vase this time. So I'm going to use the long one just here. I'm going to pop it onto the not the Whisper White, the Very Vanilla. Very Vanilla strip. You are. Are you big enough for that? You are as well. Brilliant. I like it when things work out like that, don't you? Your offcuts being big enough to use elsewhere. So, back in with Night and Navy. That is why I like to test them on the side of the paper first. So that you know where to get all of the bits inked up from. There we go, like that. So I'm just going to run that through the die cut machine. I can't fit my die cut machine on my desk. It just sits to the side of me here, but I will talk to you as I'm doing it. I've got the magnetic platform as well, which makes it just so much easier to get everything through. So for those of you who have seen the new catalogue and know we're getting our own cut and emboss machine, which I'm really super excited about because I want the mini one. There's a tiny one that should be, it looks like it's travel size. So as soon as it's available, come and check here because I will release a video showing you all how amazing it is. But I can't wait for it because hopefully I will then be able to fit my die cutting machine in my videos and you'll all be able to see what I'm doing. But at the moment, when I try and pop my big shot in and I crank the wheel round, I actually knock the camera, so it's not ideal. There is my vase. Love that. And I want the flowers as well. So where's my little blue flowers? Does that fit on here? Yeah, it does. All right. I'm still doing these in blue. So I'm just going to run that through as well. So what do you think of this set? I'd be really interested to know. I mean, I was so excited for it coming and it has not disappointed. And if you do purchase it, you can actually get a refill as well. So you don't have to worry about not being able to get the different bits and pieces. You can purchase a refill for later on once it's run out, and it's valid obviously for the year. So, or a Stampin' Up year. So until this time next year, really. Oh, that's so exciting. Right. We're going to be putting it onto a Very Vanilla card. I realise I haven't done a Whisper White one, but I always do Whisper White cards and they get quite boring after a while. You want something more, you want something different occasionally. I haven't played Very Vanilla for ages, so I'm quite excited about this. And I'm also going to pop a little, what do I want? I think I want about a 1 1/4 inch strip very vanilla. Probably about 2.5 inches. This might change, so just to pre-warn you. I'm not sure if that's going to be wide enough, but we'll try it. No, it's wide enough. I quite like that. That's okay. So dimensional. It's on the back of here. And I had a green punch out that I used earlier. I want it under or do I want it behind? I think I want it under, and I've gone and stuck a dimensional underneath, so I've been a bit stupid. But we can make it work. I'm just going to chop that off. No one knows that that's not there. Oh, there we go. You didn't see that happen. That didn't happen. Did. Shh. Right, there we go. And my blue flowers are going to come off the side up there. Okay, so my cardstock, ooh, some Night and Navy card. Have I got some Night and Navy? Am I on a new Night and Navy? Oh, I think I'm on a new Night and Navy, and I don't have another sheet by my desk. Let me just grab one. So this one's going to be 1.5 inches by 3 inches. So that I can just pop that onto there. Ooh, I like this one. This is going to be a good card, I feel. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. So it's 9.5 centimetres by 13.85. I'm just doing this down here because I don't want to be resting on top of my cards and ruin them. So, and I'm also going to get a piece of the Night and Navy and cut it at 10 centimetres by 14.25. Yay. Ooh. Oh, people. Well, now I'm confused. I think it gets lost. Yeah, I think it's still going to be this one because I think it gets lost on that back one, but that back one's a really pretty picture. Right, so that can go there. I'm going to use just the gold ribbon with this one, I think, because I've got quite a lot of blue on there already. So, I'll make myself a little bow first. I've been looking forward to bowing this because I do like textured ribbon. It's so easy to make a little bow, and they generally then stay where you put them. Say so easy, it's going to take me 2 goes to do it still. But sometimes when you've got the shimmer ribbon and the satin ribbon, it doesn't stay exactly how you want it to. Like once you've pulled that, that's not coming undone. That's going to stay. Which is ideal. So there's the bow. And that's going to be and the sentiment I'm going to use, I've got so many sentiments out, which one shall I use? I think I'm going to use Thank You again because I liked it, and I'm going to use this one this time. So this set is available from my store, slimandstylish.com. Just go up to the header and click buy, and it's in there. So good value. Try and get it straight. Dimensionals. There we go. Oh, that's not even straight. I was not paying attention there, was I? And I put loads of dimensionals on the back, so come. Thank you. Had to be the dimensional at the top that was causing the problem too. There we go. So I've got my thank you, and I also have my little bow. So I'm just trying to work out how I want them to put my thank you there. That's how I think I want it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of a fuse there. Stick that down. A couple of dimensionals on here. There we go. Do enjoy this medley. I'm sure it's not the only time you'll see this on my channel, because it is really beautiful, and you do get so much value for your money. What do you reckon? Which one's your favourite? Let me know. Thanks for joining me today. If you have liked this project, do subscribe for more videos. Normally I have a card already made and then I make it for you. I don't normally do ad hoc sort of stamping, but I couldn't help it with this. I mean, it's just beautiful. So I'll see you all again soon. Thanks everybody. Bye.